edition of Collaborator Short on Shorts. I'm Michelle Nunes, one of your new co-hosts. It's nice to meet you guys.
Hi, Michelle Nunes.
Hi, Kevin Allen Jackson.
Yes, I'm Kevin Allen Jackson.
Co-creator of Collaborator and Short on Shorts.
Yes, that's me.
And hello, Maria Perry, filmmaker and costume designer.
Hello.
She designed my costume today.
I am not
She did a
taking
great
credit for
job.
that.
What?
You did a great job.
I think I look nice today.
I
think
blew
everybody
out
looks
all of
sensational.
this color.
Yes, you look dashing. And orange and blue are complementary colors. It's great that you guys are sitting next to each other. The gentleman in the orange shirt, this is Brett Erlich.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Brett Erlich.
Let's hang out with some Hebrews, shall we? It's cool. I am one. I can say it. But you can't. Today we review Bacon and God's Wrath, a creative documentary by Sol Friedman, and that introduces us to 90-year-old Razie Brownstone, a kosher Jewish woman who is turning away from her lifelong faith and eating bacon for the first time. The film, nominated at South by Southwest and winner at this year's Sundance, discusses the downfalls of blind faith and the bravery it takes to turn away from it.
Holy shit.
You loved it.
I loved it.
Ha!
This is like everything that I hope a documentary would be. It had an interesting story, beautiful cinematography, and then just enough magic in terms of like the surrealism that they wove within it to just keep me on my toes. Oh my goodness. Everyone needs to see this and maybe eat bacon while they watch it.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine what it'd be like to live without bacon. And I'm just ostensibly Jewish. Like, it's tough. I mean, it's so good. I'm bad.
Yes.
What did you guys think? Did you love it?
I loved it. I mean, it's the idea of someone. I think that there are a lot of different things that you could like about this story. The thing that struck me was a person at that stage in her life being open still to making such a fundamental change. Like, bravo to this person for being brave enough to, and it's not just giving up being kosher, it's getting onto the internet. This is a very, very brave woman who is still open to trying new things. And you just don't see that a ton in
You know what
people.
struck me most, though?
What's that?
This is a documentary about a woman eating bacon. Do you know what we do not see? A woman eating bacon.
It was brilliant. It was a
Was it
brilliant
brilliant?
choice. Yes, we saw the plate, we saw her finish, and we saw her discuss it. So we got to experience what it was like for her. But do we actually need to see it go in her mouth? I don't think
I
that's
felt
necessary.
very let down because it was such a lead up. It was like, she's gonna eat bacon. Guys, she's gonna eat bacon. Are you ready? She's gonna eat bacon. And then we didn't get to see her eat the bacon.
It was never about the bacon. It's about everything that the bacon represents. They never needed to show you
also,
actually eating the bacon.
Maybe just the
You
fact
can't
that
tell me bacon is like a symbol here.
What?
Bacon is definitely
How is it not a symbol?
It's bacon. It is literally on a plate.
But
This
it
whole-
is absolutely a symbol.
I understand
That's
that
the
it's
whole point of the
about it is
documentary.
about her beliefs and it is about how she feels about eating the bacon, but the way they have chosen to show this to us is through this bacon.
Right, so it's a symbol for what it is that is I guess the simplicity of it just being bacon is what I think is so powerful.
Yes.
It's for a lot of us, it's just bacon, dude. Just eat the bacon because it's delicious. It's on shirts and they put it in the ice cream now because it's like such a cool thing to put in stuff.
But they have made the bacon mean so much.
No,
to
who?
not
The
show us
filmmakers or
To
the
not show.
documentary,
I
like
think
the
it's
basis.
more-
of
No,
the
that's what's funny.
documentary.
It's the religion.
Yeah.
The documentary is just documenting what she has made the bacon her entire life. But it's actually insignificant.
Yeah, no, and by the
But
way,
it's the reason
that
for
is exactly the
watching
reason
the
why I
documentary.
think they didn't show it, right? Because the whole point is the act of eating bacon is insignificant, right? It's so insignificant that we don't even have to show it because it's not about that. It's about, oh yeah, I was kind of stupid not to eat bacon.
Also,
But
here's
she
the thing,
says
is
that it's insignificant too.
Maybe it's just that I have more experience than you watching old Jewish people eat. It's not pretty.
I was kind of anticipating it not
It's
being pretty. I was looking
everywhere,
forward
and
to
it's
that.
Wet.
Yeah, no, I think that's why I wanted that satisfaction and I didn't get it.
It's like in scary movies. A lot of times they talk about the best part is not actually ever seen. Like Jaws,
Jaws, absolutely.
right? Like you don't need to actually show it to have it be powerful. I don't think it would have helped the film.
I think that there's more rewarding stuff in her discovering, like, that's something that we take for granted, which is like when Google assumes what you're about to ask and it's right. Like, oh my goodness.
And the way she talked about it, how she hated it at first, and then she started to love it and found a sense of community and connection. I was like, who is this woman? She's amazing.
That said, I think there's too many storytelling devices in this. I think they needed to pick one way of visually presenting like what she is talking about, because we have the animated thing, we have projected video on the wall, we have a talking pig head and her sitting behind an iPad that's talking. And those things are just, and then great images. There's an image, I don't even remember why it was there, but it was a kid with a ghost costume on and a smiley face. And I was like, that is a breathtaking image. All these things together is just too much, especially if you're talking about like, you know, the idea of keeping kosher, which is like these things will be simple and separate, and you know, I think that was too much, but like there are like a handful of really awesome like gold nuggets in this and moments that are just fantastic.
The other thing that I was really happy about was that it didn't really ever get into why Jewish people don't eat bacon.
Yeah.
And it so easily could have, given what this is about. It's really, they took a much more interesting tact, which is this woman making the discovery that whatever the reason was, it was silly.
Right.
And, you know, what have I been thinking all this time? It's no big deal.
Yeah, a lot of religions originally were set up as like, here's a spiritual origin story and how not to die. And a lot of the keeping kosher rules are like, this is the surefirest way not to get trichnosis. Like, these are the things that are killing us, is like not pooping over there, you know, and eating, you know, keep it separate, stupid, and all that. And so then over time, it just kind of becomes a way to pay homage to the traditions that everyone has kept. And I think that's what it is. And her just saying very honestly something that I agree with you, just I would take for granted that she wouldn't be able to put that fine a point.
I want to touch on your point about you feeling like these different ways of displaying the story, like through the animation, through the projection, being too much. Because I have to believe that this filmmaker had an intention behind every choice, that it wasn't about showing off the tricks he can do, but that there was concept involved. So just thinking offhand, I was like, well, the animation started to happen when she started to tell stories of her past. Remember, she told the story of her sister. So what would that be if it wasn't an animation? You know, because I thought it was really powerful to see this, you know, the tongue and...
Right. To be fair, I don't get the cutting off of the tongue thing. I would rather she told us the story. I think that the voiceover that she did during the animation was read, like written, planned out, and she read it. It didn't feel as extemporaneous as the part looking down on her. Right. So I felt like we had too much artifice and storytelling apparatus at play, and I wish that it just wasn't.
I'll have to go back and watch it because I didn't pick up on that. It felt like, you know, her cadence and her tempo remained as natural as when she was just talking, but maybe it was just subtle enough that I missed it.
Okay. That said, what do you think? Go shorts.
Oh, this got my golden shorts.
Really?
Oh yeah, golden 5 stars. Shorts. I mean, 5 shorts. No shorts.
I think I give it 4.5 shorts, just because I agree with you about the talking pig head in the end. That was the only point where I was just like, why? It's like the kitchen sink kind of thing. But otherwise, I mean, it's just great. It's a great, great, great movie.
I'm going to go with 3 shorts. I feel like the old lady was really chill, and I feel like the documentary maker was just very excited about this, maybe more than she was, and I think 3 shorts, that'll do it.
Got it. 3.5 shorts for me.
3.5 shorts. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8, 11, and
5.
16. So 4. 4 shorts.
Awesome.
And a golden short.
And a golden short.
That is literally a priceless amount of shorts. Those are some priceless.
That is so many shorts.
Gold's high now. I don't know if it is or not. Give us your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to this channel. Watch Bacon and God's Wrath at the link provided below. And we will see you next time on Short on Shorts.